What's up YouTube? My name is Amy. For this video we are going to be talking about a couple of different news stories which I found out today from our good friends at the Anime News Network. And there's two which I found to be really interesting because I'm on this site practically all the time, and there's a good reason for it in case I find tidbits like this for you. So the first one we're going to talk about is the following. How many of you are fans of the Death Note series? For those of you who are unaware, Death Note tells the story of Light Yagami, a high school student who happens to find a book that a Shinigami dropped named Ryuk. The book is called the Death Note. And what it does is, anybody's name who is wrote in there, first and last name, dies within 40 seconds of whatever the cause of death that the person wrote in there. The series has also garnered quite a bit of controversy because of different copycat issues where people have brought in fake death notes and people have literally freaked out. But with good reason, because of what that book could do if it actually existed. It doesn't though. Anyway, Death Note has an anime series, some live action movies, and a couple musicals. Well, now we get to add live action TV drama. Beginning in July, the series will begin. However, at this time, nothing else is known. Here's the exact article, and I will put the link in the description. It says here, this year's 21st issue of Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump magazine is announcing on Monday that Tsugumi Oba's and Takashi Obata's Death Note manga is inspiring a live-action TV drama adaptation premiering in July. The magazine is announcing the drama at the end of Monday's chapter of Obata and Nobaki Inoki's Gaku Hotai manga. No further details have been announced. By the way, if I have mispronounced that, I do apologize. I'm going to work on my Japanese at some point in the very near future. But this is interesting. And I've made this clear on Tumblr, and I will make this clear now. If the series is picked up by, say, Crunchyroll or some website that airs J or K dramas, especially, say, Drama Fever, then yes, I will cover the series. However, I have to be able to watch it, and until then, sadly, at this point, that answer is a no. I will not be in, but I want to. Because, as much of a mixed review as I gave the anime, I do want to actually watch the live-action version, and I did think it was a pretty interesting concept. So, besides, I was actually rooting for Light in the whole series for whatever reason. I don't know what that says about me, though. Anyway, that's that story. Next one, you'll love this one. If you are a fan of visual novel games, then I have some great news for you. Especially if you're a fan of the series Amnesia. Now we're talking about the visual novel series, not the regular PC game, which I'm sure everybody has played by now. Well, it was announced by Idea Factory International at an inaugural press event on Thursday that it will release Amnesia Memories, Amnesia V Edition, that's actually the Vita Edition, romance visual novel in English on the PlayStation Vita and via Steam on the PC. This will happen in August. For those of you who are unaware of what Amnesia is, and I've actually made this video when I did my review of the anime, Amnesia tells a story of a young woman who has no name. You see, it's called amnesia for a reason. She lost her memory thanks to an event where a spirit bumped into her and caused some of her memories to scatter. It is her job to try and piece together the puzzle of who she really is and who is she in love with. There were 5 routes in the original Amnesia, and they literally go by the suits in a deck of cards. Matter of fact, let me try to remember them for you real quick here. Heart was Shin, Spade was Ikki, Club was Kent, Diamond was Toma, and the Joker was a character named Yuko, who was a very interesting character. Very interesting. Matter of fact, towards the end, well, you'll have to see it for yourself if you haven't already seen my review. But this is interesting because, how do I explain this? Of the video game franchises that I know from the visual novel section, Amnesia wasn't one that I looked at as a very, very popular one. I was looking more at Brothers Conflict, Yuta no Prince-sama, Diabolic Lovers, even. So the fact that we're getting Amnesia is actually a really cool thing. And, like I've mentioned already, you do not have to get it on the PlayStation Vita if you don't want to. You can get it digitally through Steam. If you want to get a physical copy, and I kind of do, you can get it, and I think it's like $40 on Amazon through some sellers. But that is strictly in Japanese. So if you want the English version of what is going to be called Memories Now, Steam or PSN will be your methods to go through. I will actually have links to both of these stories down here in the description, and in the next video I'm going to tell you what's our schedule for June, because it apparently has been fleshed out and finalized. So until then, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Good morning, YouTube. My name is English. Today is April 18th, 2015, and we are going over the schedule for the month of June as far as our animes that we'll be covering. Now, here's the thing. If you recall, I stated in one of the videos about 2 nights ago now that I wanted to see what people wanted me to cover. One of the rules was that the series could not exceed 50 episodes. It could not exceed 27 episodes. 10 was the minimum, about 25, 27 was the maximum. Okay. A friend of mine suggested one series, which I come to find out is actually 24 episodes, 2 seasons each, so it's a total of 48. But I'm actually fine with that. That's okay. It's if you tell me it's a 48 episode series outright, just straight through one season, no, I wouldn't have done it. But I looked it up and alright, we'll do it for June. Here is what we have. Ready? Here goes. And this is the order we're going to do them in, by the way. First up, from a friend of mine on Tumblr named Yin Yue, I believe I pronounced that right, we have Aldanoa Zero, which is 24 episodes total. It is 2 seasons, 12 episodes each. And yes, I'm going to do that series. The thing is, it is a mech anime, which is going to be fun, and I actually enjoy a good mech series. So, hopefully, it lives up to my very lofty expectations, but that will be the lead-off for the month. Second, somebody really open mouth insert foot. Second series will be the first season, because there's going to be a second season in 2016 of Attack on Titan. 25 episodes. No, I am not doing the goddamn overs. But it will be Attack on Titan. The first season will be done after Aldnoah Zero, and that was recommended by Anthony, Mr. Combat Gaming, Picado Gaming, whatever you want to call him. He suggested it, so I have to do it, and my word is my bond. Finally, from our good friend, the completionist, Derek Ward, A Certain Magical Index, which is 2 seasons long, 24 episodes total, 48 episodes, and of the 3 that had suggested to me, the one that I've actually watched a little bit of is Attack on Titan, Anthony. Alright. I have to do it. That's the rule. So, those are the 3 series, and then the movie Venus Wars will end the month. So, that is the schedule for the month of June. At least 2 of those I'm actually looking forward to. Aldnoah Zero and A Certain Magical Index. I'm actually really looking forward to doing those because one I have been told what it's about, kind of, or I've been told what type of series it is, and I'm looking forward to it. And one, I know my friend Derek Ward is watching, so that should be interesting as far as going through it and finding out just what exactly we think of it. And then, of course, the movie Venus Wars I have never seen, so that's really going to be an interesting little watch. And then, of course, if everybody knows about Attack on Titan at this point. And as I said, my word is my bond, and I will do it. Much as I really don't want to. But anyway, that is the schedule for the month of June. We have to get through May first. We have to get through Your Lie in April at the end of this month, and then May. So, June is coming. That is the schedule for it. So, yeah. Our summer of anime is already looking pretty promising. Now let's see what we can get for July. That will be an interesting month. July and August. What do you got for me, guys? Well, we'll find out as people suggest them, because they go into a master post on Tumblr for me, so I remember what series I'm supposed to be doing. Anywho, you all take care, and I will see you in the next video, which might actually be after this one. Take care, gang.